Hi, I'm Valerie Engelhart, and in this video, I am going to show you how to do a loose, energetic watercolor wash using two complementary colors. In this case, I am using Rose Madder Permanent, that is my pink, and Cascade Green, which is my green. Now, one wonderful thing about Cascade Green is that it kind of splits and brings out some turquoise blue. So let's see, usually when mixing complementary colors, you get a neutral like a brown, a gray, or even the dreaded mud. But by doing a loose wash on a small piece of paper, I can see how these paints mingle, interact, how I can use different textures on them. So right now I went and I just put on dollops fresh from the tube on two opposite corners of my paper. And this is just a small like 7x10 block of cold press. So I'm using a size 4, like what is that, a quill brush, a mop brush, just something that's really big, holds a lot of water and gets things flowing. And I'm just rubbing in that pink on half the paper. Gonna flip it around, let that water fall back on itself because I'm going to do the same thing to the green. So I'm gonna go in, clean my brush, because I do want to go in with a clean brush to let that green sing its own song. Now this green paint is thicker because it is a granulating paint. So you can kind of see the pink has a very transparent, luminous quality, but it takes a little more to get this green to move. It's a bit thicker, but look at how it blooms in that pink. And I just want to see how these two colors interact. Splashing in water, I want those colors to separate. I want to see if I can get that blue out. And you can see that that pink has dulled a bit, but it's not dulling into a brown. It's really more of a purple. And that would be because this is a cooler green. It's a blue-leaning green with, like I said, a turquoise blue in it. So when you mix blue and pink, you get a purple. And now I'm going in, just putting some water on some of those white marks. And as you can see, I have my paper drying at an angle, and not just an angle where it's upright to let the water flow, but I'm letting the water flow corner to corner. I've just grabbed some kosher table salt. It is my favorite salt to use, and I'm mostly putting it on the pink side, but I do want a little bit in the green area. If you look on that low corner, you can already see how that Cascade Green is drying, and it's making some really cool marks. Now, in addition to salt, one of my favorite techniques for texture is cling film. And I mean, not the most environmentally friendly, but that's why I reuse my cling film. So it looks a little dirty. That's because it is a little dirty, because I just use it over and over and over. And while that paint is wet underneath, the cling film is in play, so to speak, so I can move that as much as I want. I'm grabbing a second piece to get a little bit in the pink area, because I want to see how it also reacts to that kind of crinkly texture. Now, you do have to let that dry naturally. You can't really blow dry through cling film. And if you blow dry, you don't get the really pretty salt effects. So once it's completely dry, remove your cling film and brush away the salt. And look at this marvelous wash. This is a great way to get to know your pigments, to get to know your brushes, and to just really warm up and get excited for what you're about to paint. So anyway, that's the finished wash. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and if there are any other color combinations you want me to try. I'm so happy to play, so I'll totally take things into consideration. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.